Hey guys, it is Blue Jay Artist here, and today I'm going to be doing a rant that I meant to do actually quite a long time ago, but for some reason never ended up doing it in the first place. Before we get it started though, I have maybe one announcement, I might have another one, I don't remember, aren't that great. Anyway, but so as you guys know, I told you I think in my last rant that school is almost ending for me, and that means a ton of projects and finals are in next week for me. So I probably won't be that active here for next week, and especially the weekend. So I apologize for that. But I will have Jay's Path out and stuff. Like, I'll be more active on my DeviantArt than on here. And I'll put up all those links to my social media again, like I did for that last rant. And I just, I'll be busy, like I said, so I probably won't post that much stuff here. I apologize about that, but, school is not nice, so that's just how it goes. And when I started planning out this Jay's Path AMV, I am going to do it. I will need voice actors, but I don't think it will come out for a while, because it has a bunch of scenes that haven't happened yet, and I really don't want to do an AMV with a bunch of spoilers in it. So, thank you to all the people who are willing to voice act, but it might be a bit, but it will happen, don't get me wrong, it is going to be a thing, but we just haven't gotten very far in the story so that I can, actually do the rant. I mean, do the, AMV. Also, I've seen people in the comments asking, like, could I do a review on your comic, or can I talk about you in a video? That is amazing. If you want to do that, go ahead. I mean, I would listen to every single word. I mean, I don't care if it's, if you don't think it's that good or whatever. I would love to listen to, the pros of my art or my comic or my rants and maybe the cons. I love legit criticism because it really does help me, become a better artist or ranter or story planner, whatever. If you guys do that, I would love to see it too. So if you do it, I'd love to, have a link or something, or go on my DeviantArt. That would be really cool if I could watch that. So after all those announcements, we're finally going to talk about forbidden couples. Okay, don't get me wrong. The whole idea of a forbidden couple really isn't that bad. And I'm not just talking about warriors here, I'm talking about just in general. I mean, heck, even myself, I have a few forbidden couples in my story, if you could even call them that. Yeah, I guess you could say they're forbidden. Like Jay's parents, that's a forbidden couple. And so are Ash's parents. So, Ash's parents. It's a weird thing, kind of weird pronunciation. Anyway, but I think it's just the way that it's woven into Warriors is the reason why I don't really like it. So, as a fan, I've been reading it. I've read all the series. I've read, all the books, all the guides, whatever. I've read pretty much all the books except for the new Dawn of the Clans book. Don't spoil that for me, please. Just a little announcement there. I'm cupping my hands over my mouth. I don't know why I'm doing that. I don't know. Just please, people, don't spoil that in the comments for me. I have the book and I'm trying to read it. I haven't gotten that far, but like I said, there's school and other stuff that's going on, so I can't read it. So, FYI, don't spoil that book for me. Thanks. Anyway, back to this rant. I just don't really like forbidden couples that much because of how much they've been, either overplayed or they have been overused. So, what I mean by overplayed is that they take something so small and just turn it into this huge, true love. And one couple really has the issue with this is, Firestar and Spotted Leaf that said, 4 lines of dialogue to each other when Spotted Leaf was alive. She died, and then they acted like it was, his first love, and, he could never let go of her, but it was forbidden because she was a medicine cat, even though she's dead, and I mean, that made no sense to me, kinda. I mean, it was really overplayed. It seemed kind of like I said before, like a teacher and a student thing, but yet the teacher liked the student back, so a really confusing couple. But technically it was forbidden because she was a medicine cat. But besides that, it's just, they're really overused. Like, can you think of any series that didn't have a forbidden couple? That is going to take you a while. But, I mean, every series has a forbidden couple. Into the Wild, Graystripe and Silverstream. I guess Oakheart and Bluestar counts. I mean, they talk about it. It's not actually in the book, but there was a relationship. Firestar and Spotted Leaf. A million other things. I mean, I can't think of another one, but that was Into the Wild. New Prophecy, Crowfeather and Feathertail, Crowfeather and Leafpool. There must have been another one, I can't remember though. But that was like one of the main plot points. Power of Three. It technically wasn't a couple because it was never talked about, but Heathertail and Lionblaze. That was a forbidden couple. That was in the Power of Three. And then Omen of the Stars, Tiger Butt and Dovewing. That was a couple. I mean, when are we going to get a series that doesn't have a couple? All the super editions. Bluestar and Oakheart. Bluestar's Prophecy. Crooked Star's Promise. I think that's what it's called. That one, Fallowtail? Maybe that's her name? I don't know. And Reed something? The parents of Willowbreeze and Greypool. That's a forbidden couple. I mean, technically Oakheart and Bluestar are in there too, so I guess you could argue that in Dawn of the Clans it isn't a forbidden couple because there's no, like, clans yet. I mean, but there are no clans, so it can't be forbidden. I guess it's, like, the one series that doesn't have, a forbidden couple. But I guess you could, spoilers, I guess you could maybe count, like, Starflower and Thunder as a forbidden couple, but if she becomes mate with someone else, I don't want to hear about it, okay? I'm serious, I really don't want to hear about it. But the thing is, I mean, what I'm trying to point out is that it's such a recurring theme. It's like it's part of the Warriors formula. I mean, it seems like they have to shove in some forbidden couple. I mean, is it just me? I might make a separate rant on this too. Why is it that almost every single medicine cat has to have, like, the conflict of, I'm a medicine cat, but I can't love them because I'm a medicine cat, but I do something stupid that ends up breaking the code. Oh no, so sad. I mean, can't you have more of the, like, dilemma of maybe it's hard to learn how to be a medicine cat? Maybe you wanted to be a warrior, but you changed your mind, and maybe your parents don't want you to be a medicine cat. I mean, there's so many things you could do with the plot of being a medicine cat besides, I wanna love someone, but I can't. I mean, not every cat has to be interested in, like, romantically, especially not medicine cats. I mean, I admit, the plot with Leafpool and Crowfeather was a little bit interesting, but it wasn't really that interesting because when medicine cats, especially when medicine cats get into it, warriors do this too, but, like, while the characters are in forbidden relationships, they're always like, no, this is my boo, and I won't let anything happen to him or her, and no one can ever take them away from me, and I hate you, best friend that stayed with me until the end, I hate you, and they're my everything, and shut up, and it's just, I don't like how they completely act out of character. I mean, I get that they're in love and everything, but come on, I don't like how they're so out of character, especially with Graystripe and Silverstream. They were really out of character, and I did not like that at all. I mean, Graystripe was, like, fighting Fireheart constantly, and I was like, what are you doing? Stop. I mean, I get that you love Silverstream, but don't be a jerk to your friend. I don't know, it's just forbidden relationships bring out the worst in characters, and you know what? Some of the forbidden relationships are so just, like, short-lived, like Oakheart and Bluestar. That was like a one-night stand, and somehow we're supposed to believe that it's still true love. I mean, because, in StarClan, they're like, oh, they're in StarClan again, yay! I mean, I thought it was just kind of like a one-night stand thing. I get you don't want to talk about that in a kid's book, but apparently you can talk about ripping cats in half. That's okay. I don't know, it's just nothing really, I don't really like any forbidden couples either. I mean, I don't really like how the only one I mildly like is Silverstream and Graystripe. And, I don't know. Basically, forbidden relationships change characters. I don't like it, and it is completely overused. I hope that you are nice about opinions in the comments, and I hope you like this rant. See you guys next time.